Ferrari stars Matt Damon, Christian Bale, John Bernthal, Noah Jupe, Josh Lucas, and others, including Cassandra Balfe, Caitriona. Holy cow, people don't know how to pronounce that name, and that's my bad. But what's this about? It's very simple. Ford v Ferrari. There's a 24-hour Le Mans race. That's basically a 24-hour race, non-stop, with a couple drivers. Carroll Shelby did win it back in the day, but now he has some heart problems or some kind of medical issue. But now he needs the help of Christian Bale, which is his name is Ken Miles, and with this, he's gonna build a car for Ford, and he's gonna win the Le Mans race. So what I like about this movie, it is a great movie, good true story. I didn't know a lot about this movie. I didn't even know there was a 24-hour race. I don't even know if the race still goes on. That's how much I do not know a lot about the racing world. But of course, everyone knows Shelby, the Cobra Shelby, the Ford Mustang, and everything like that, which is very interesting. A good part in the movie about selling stocks to Ford, which didn't happen at that time, but I'm wondering when it did happen this time. But that's a different story of what Ford v Ferrari is about. Well, it's simple. Ford was going to buy Ferrari because Ferrari was bankrupt, but Ford went to Italy, was it? And it was basically a ploy to get Fiat to buy Ferrari, and it was a big middle finger to Ford. And the owner of Ferrari basically said, Ford, you have cheap factories, you're a cheap company, you're not Henry Ford, you're Henry Ford II, which made this character, Henry Ford II, in real life, very upset. And he says, I'm going to beat Ferrari. And that's what it's about. And they whole talk about, Shelby Cobra, or Shelby, I kept saying Shelby Cobra, but it's Carroll Shelby, knows how to drive cars, knows how to build cars, and he wants Ken Miles. But since Ford's a corporation with a lot of levels of leadership, Ken Miles isn't the type of person that Ford wants on the cover of basically their magazine. Their poster child, Ken Miles, isn't what they're looking for. This movie is a good movie that's great, directed well, very tense, very dramatic. It is a great movie. Not a lot of flaws in this movie. The only flaw I could say with this movie is I left the theater going, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. I can't find flaws, but I wasn't really blown away with it. It was like, this is a great movie. I enjoyed this movie thoroughly. Not a lot of mistakes. It's like Marriage Story. Marriage Story is a good movie, but I left going, that was a good movie. Not a lot of flaws. Very few flaws, but it's a good movie. And I think that was the problem for me before I left going, that was a good movie. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. Not a lot of flaws, but it was a good movie. And I think that's what is on my back burner of my head. I don't know. There's other, nitpicks of maybe it's the story of what actually happened in real life, of how Ken Miles kind of got screwed and what happened to him. So it's like maybe was in the back of my head as well. But Ford v Ferrari, it is a crowd pleaser. It is interesting. It is fun. It is unique. It doesn't have good looks of corporations. This movie as a whole could be a very good ethical leadership movie to watch in like a college class to say what you should and shouldn't do in leadership positions that are high up in corporations. So I feel like, Ford v Ferrari is a great movie, but it benefits mostly as a ethical leadership persona of what you shouldn't and maybe should do on Shelby's side and Ford's side. So Ford v Ferrari will receive a 4 out of 5 with Futon equals at 80%. So see the critics user scores gave Ford v Ferrari. Damn, so you have critics a 92% with 310 of them, an audience score a 98% with 22,529. Here's critic consensus. Ford v Ferrari delivers all the polished auto action audience will expect and balances it with enough gripping human drama to satisfy non-racing enthusiasts. I have to agree. I mean, I could give this movie a 90. It's probably one that has to grow on me a little bit. I know I'm like really late in the game with this when they came out in November. I want to get this reviewed. I want to get 1917 reviewed for sure. And I also want to get A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood reviewed before I do my, top 20 or top 10 of the year of 2019. But Ford v Ferrari, it is a great movie. But it's kind of like Marriage Story. You end the credits rolling, you like, I enjoyed the experience. But it didn't like have any like heart. I mean, yeah, the action was great. I would have to rewatch Rush, but I think I still prefer Rush over Ford v Ferrari. But like I said, I would have to rewatch them. But as of right now, just thinking about both and my experience with the movie and how it was shot and everything, I prefer Rush. But do you with my 80, 92, or 98? Chase out the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more thing is Futon and Toby. Blue Futonians, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And here we go with list. A list is coming up next.